Yesterday on the map behind me, remember I showed you how overextended our military is? Remember I told you that we're now at present in almost 40% of the world's countries, right? We're doing counterterrorism in 56 countries. I said we have bases in 44 countries. We are in 7 countries that we're actually shooting with drones at people. And in 15 countries, we actually have troops, boots on the ground. The cost all that to you, by the way, almost 60% of all the money that's taken from your paycheck for taxes every week, 60% is going for defense. But wait, there's more, because there's also now a slush fund that you need to know about that may not even be included in some of these counts. RT's Rachel Blevins is joining us now to discuss the details of this report. You know, you would think that they have enough. It's
Exactly.
but now on top of that, you're here to tell us that there's a slush fund?
Exactly. So the Department of Defense is reportedly planning to ask for between $150 billion and $174 billion for the Overseas Contingency Operations account. Now, this account has been around since the Cold War, and it was originally created as an emergency fund that they said, well, you never know if there's a disaster or something like that, the military may need more money. Well, since then, there have been a lot of accusations that this fund has been used basically used and abused and treated as a slush fund for whatever they need funding for, but they don't want to go through Congress to get that funding.
You know, we all love the fact that we need to have a well-suited, well-stocked military, okay? Every country does. And, you know, I'm proud of our military officials, but I also know, because I've been a reporter long enough to know that there have been deals where people have walked away with a lot of money for something that could have been paid for probably with half the money, okay? There's been gold plumbing cases, there's been all kinds of cases. So these are not entities that you want to just give an account to and say, oh, just go in there and take whatever you want whenever you need it. The question that I'm trying to ask is about oversight. Where is the oversight in some fund like the one you just described to us?
Right, exactly. And there doesn't seem to be that oversight there, whereas there is oversight in other parts of defense spending where, you know, the military has to say, this is what we spent this money on, but with this slush fund specifically, they can use it for whatever they deem is an emergency. And the government documents actually say that the definition of an emergency is subjective based on the officials that are in power, you know, at the Department of Defense and what they want to spend it on. And it's something that has been, you know, that people have spoken out against. Even President Obama spoke out against it before he was in office. But then as soon as he got in office, not only did he continue to use it, but the funding in it continued to grow.
So he said he wouldn't have it, and then he had it. Trump said he wouldn't have it, and then he's doubled it.
Right. His budget director, the White House budget director, actually said that he would close the fund, and now all of a sudden they're wanting to double it. So it really makes you wonder, are they wanting to spend this $174 billion? Are they saving that for an emergency, or are there other things that they want to spend it on that they just don't want to have to be accountable for?
And it comes down to a lack of transparency. I mean, that's really what it's all about. I mean, as an American, I want to know if you're going to use some kind of money and use it in some bizarre place somewhere where you're going to have some kind of attack. At least I need to know that it's being appropriated for that. We don't know.
Right.
That's the issue. Rachel Blevins, thanks so much. As usual, good report. Thanks for bringing us up to date on that.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.